Well, I was born in Culver City, like I said, when my dad was doing Mutiny on the Bounty with Charles Lawton and Clark Gable in 1935. My dad was on the set. He was bringing the Bounty back to San Pedro from Catalina at the time. I was born on Wesley Street. The postmaster general of Culver City, Paul Jarrett, lived just up the street from me. And across the street from him was a couple named Wayne and Marie Rozier, and they owned the Pure Ice Company, which is the big ice house in Culver City that provided ice to all the bars and stuff like that. And she and my mother were the best of friends. One of the first things I saw being made, we lived on Wesley Street, where I was born. That's right at the foot of the 40-acre lot, which is where Selznick made Gone with the Wind. And my dad took me, I was 5 years old, and he said, 4 or 5 years old, and he says, come on, I want to show you something. We went down to the 40 acres, and they were burning down the sets there for the burning of Atlanta. And there was no actors there. There was just cameras, second unit, and they were doing all of the, the burning shots without the cast. Then they were going to lay the cast in later. And, but it was very exciting to see all this stuff burning down. And the other picture that comes to mind that my dad had me come and see, he said, because I used to go over every Thursday and go on the lot. I could walk on the lot. It was a big family place at MGM in those days. And I played on the MGM baseball team, the MGM Cubs, with Dean Stockwell and Claude Jarman Jr. and all the MGM little, young actors. And I would go over on Thursday and get my dad's check and bring it home to my mom, and she'd put it in the bank. And he said, when you come over on Thursday, I want to show you something. So I came over and I met my dad. He took me to stage 15, went in on the stage, and there was 4 B-25 bombers on the stage, and the stage was the biggest stage in Hollywood at the time, and it was the deck of the carrier, and it was doing the scenes of the planes taking off from 30 seconds over Tokyo. And I got to see all of the dumping of the tanks and the water and the spray and the engines warming up, and they had all these giant ventilators in the stage to suck out all the exhaust smoke, because all of that deck stuff was done in a stage. It wasn't done on the ocean on a real ship. As it was during the war, they couldn't do that. They couldn't tie up an aircraft carrier to do the stuff. So that was very impressive for a young man, 1943, to see that. I was 8 years old and see all those planes on the stage. But, I kind of grew up around that.